5:33 p.m. and it's 64 degrees. Coming up on seeing a little peekaboo of the mountain, maybe. Maybe not. I guess the trees are in the way. Got a bunch of people walking and jaywalking. Yeah, it's just a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Get to go home. It was a pretty rough day yesterday. I went to do therapeutic massage on my shoulder. Hey there, Cindy. Hey, why? Why what, Jerry? Just driving home from work. I figured I'd just pop on and say hello to everybody. Happy Friday. And went for a therapeutic massage for my shoulder, and then went for physical therapy, first actual physical therapy that I actually had to actually do something, and then went to work today, and I got to make hummus. At least I got to make hummus. And then I woke you up, Jerry. Oh my gosh, how would I have woken you up? It's 7:35 in the evening there, Jerry. Why would you be sleeping, Jerry? My goodness. Or are you just you're being a sassy pants? Um, Shoulder's very sore, and I'm just going to leave it at that. That's all I know for right now. I am in the process of getting hey, Pete, getting a authorization for a second opinion on my shoulder with another surgeon, and that's all I know for right now. So, Coyote, Kay, Timmy, and I went out to Wally's drive-in yesterday for burgers, and I was we pulled in just at the same time. We could not have timed it just perfectly, but I got out of my car and I'm like, oh no, he brought the death wagon, and it's like, man, that thing stunk. It's like it's parked at the other end of the parking lot, backed in, so it's like the bed of his truck was facing the road, and we were facing the building, and I could still smell that skunk odor, So that was kind of funny, but not at the same time. But yeah, so nothing, nothing really going on today other than pretty busy day. Got all my menus done. Uh, got my ordering done. Made some hummus. Took care of some business. Um, Gonna go to the store and I'm gonna go get some tomatoes for my uh, tomato sauce for the weekend. I'm gonna do a video on the basics of making tomato sauce or marinara from scratch. That's going to be available in the members section. And then I'm going to release a video later in the week with a real chicken parmesan, because I'm doing dino nuggets for the Blackstone challenge. Hey Jamie, welcome. So that's going to be fun. I'm gonna do that, and I should make a dessert, but maybe not. Oh great, I got Kent police behind me. Wouldn't it be funny if it just so happened to be one of the officers that works at the jail that pulls me over and says, "Come back. Everything's all sorts of effed up." The thought has crossed my mind to go back to the jail, like numerous times. I was like, you know what? I was treated a little better at the jail, but I would never run out of funny stories, that's for sure. Let's see. Can we do another banana story? You know, so this time it's everybody in the jail. Can't read that. This message is held for review. View message. Oh, it's just Jamie. We'll show that because it's Jamie. The banana. Why did it? Why did it censor that? I don't know why. So, hey, toy pups. Long time no see. Seems like it's been ages. Ages and ages. Oh, and there's Timmy. So we got the Blackstone challenge this week, and then the next week is, or the following week is, the Mystery Wheel of Misfortune, because we've moved that to the first Sunday of the month, and moved Off Topic Squirrel to the last Sunday of the month. Oh, cool. So Timmy just finished loading the intro and outro into the studio. Hey, I'm Buglet. Welcome. Just sitting here in traffic. We'll probably go through about 4 or 5 light cycles before I can even, get out on the freeway. But anyhow. So next week is Mystery Wheel of Misfortune. And looking forward to, I know, traffic does suck. And then the following week is going to be, hey, Mr. O.D., hello, my darling. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Look at this. We got blue skies. Blue skies. So, little puffy clouds, blue skies, 66 degrees. Good evening. And so, tomato sauce. How to make tomato sauce from scratch. So, anybody wants to cook along, even though we're not doing a cook along live stream, you can follow along with the video so that you can make your own chicken parmesan on Sunday and cook along with us virtually. We do have a collaboration going on with Yes I Can Barbecue and Having Fun in Nature and Whistle Stop Homestead. And so all of us will be simulcasting together with this Blackstone challenge. And even if you don't have a Blackstone, because I said, look, some people don't have outdoors to cook in. They could be in an apartment or in some sort of housing development in which, outdoor cooking is not allowed because, zero lot line limitations and so on and so forth, and HOA being as they are. Yes, it's a sauce. It's a sauce. I mean, some people call it a tomato gravy, but let's be realistic here. Pretty much everybody knows it as a sauce, and it's in French culinary. It's sauce tomate or tomato sauce, which is then turned into a marinara, which is what we're going to be making. It's not going to be a live. It's going to be a video because it's going to be a very, very long live otherwise, because there's a whole process behind it. You have to get the potato or tomatoes prepped for peeling, and then you put them into the pressure cooker and you steam the living snot out of them, and then you get all your goodies all ready to rock and roll and incorporate in with it, and then let it go low and slow, or just stick it in the pressure cooker and try to rush it. But it's all about cooking with love, right? So it's going to be a lovely, lovely, lovely video. And then, of course, there's a chicken parmesan because I'm I'm making chicken parm with dino nuggets. And there's a method to my madness because, high school kids are going to be graduating from high school pretty soon. And I'm sure that there's some families that are looking at doing some sort of budget snacky foods and stuff as graduation party food for their little shindig to send their little former carpet munchers off to college or trade school or prison or wherever the hell they're going to send them. This is like let's be realistic here. Once when those kids graduate from high school, or turn 18, whichever comes last, they're no longer your problem, right? Send them out in the world. If they have no ambition in life, take them down to the recruiting office and get them signed up for the military or something. Just to get them out of your hair. Lock the doors, or better yet, change the locks. Or even better yet, just get rid of the house and move. And don't tell them where you've moved to. I'm joking, of course. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Depends on how much of a little SHIT your children are, Mine were pretty good. It's like I had to beg them to please come home a little late, Don't just even though I taught them to, on time is 15 minutes early, you know, be a little rebellious and go out and have fun with your friends and break curfew, but they wouldn't do it. They just wouldn't do it. It's like, oh, we're afraid to because mom, mom, mom's mom's an ass. Mom's gonna be ass. So anyhow, so there's a reason for Dino Nuggets becoming chicken parmesan, and you'll you'll see on the live stream on Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think yes, I can barbecue, aka Simon, who is also in the chat. Hi, Simon. Hello. Um, is going to be doing a different kind of spin on it, I think, or are you doing traditional? I know that Windstone Chronicles will be cooking offline and doing a video to contribute to the collaboration and just join in on the fun. It's going to be doing an Islander sort of flair to chicken parmesan. So you know, let's see what he comes up with. Um, I'm talking Caribbean Islander, not Hawaiian or anything like that. So, because if it were up to me, I'd be like doing a Hawaiian version, which is basically like chicken katsu or a spin on that. But that's no fun. Maybe I'll do that a different time. Hey, Teresa Castro, hello, 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 my sweetheart. So, had to play bingo with the old folks today, and they were they were not having it with me today. Like, this is like, I don't like the way that you call bingo. I'm like, but I'm your favorite person, aren't I? And I was playing that. I was like, but I thought I was your favorite person. Well, I'd rather you be in the kitchen. I'm here. I'm here right now. I'm playing bingo with you guys. But you having fun? At least I get to sit here and be the bingo caller and play bingo and take little snarky stabs at you guys, right? Laugh a little and have fun. Well, yeah, I guess so. I'm like, okay, well, they, oh my God, they take their bingo so seriously. It's like the last time I did bingo, I was like 2 minutes late. Oh my God! So I thought that they were gonna take me out to the woodshed and beat me within an inch of my life or something, the way they were acting. It's like, good God. After joking around with them for a little bit, they were like, oh, they were happy. They were happy. But man, we had quite a few winners. because we do 3 different games in 3 rounds, and so we uh, played one that was like uh, what's known as the slingshot, which is the I and the G. There's the top 2 boxes in under I and G, and then from the free section in the end all the way down to the bottom. So it looks like a Y basically. So there was that one, and we played that one time until somebody yells bingo, and if somebody yells bingo, then they keep all their marks on the board or on their cards, but then we just continue playing until we get a total of 3 winners. So if game number 2, there's 2 people or more that wins the bingo, then we clear the board, clear the board, and then start on a different game. So we played the X marks the spot, or the big X is what they call it, which is going from corner to corner and corner to corner again. And again, you play for 3 rounds or until you got 3 winners. That same one, and then the third one was another one. I can't remember what it was. I know that they didn't like the slingshot, so I think that's the one where they were getting really pissy with me and was like, "We don't like this one." You know, I mean, they're so serious. And today I had to go and fix a resident's television for probably about the 10th or 11th time since I've been back to work. And I've already had to call Comcast to come out and look at it 4 times because I could not get it to do any. I could not get the cable box to connect. Hey, Penny. So, and man, it's like, if they can't watch their freaking Bonanza or the Rifleman or whatever the hell they watch, oh God, there's hell to pay. There's hell to pay. They're like, I don't like these TVs. These TVs are dumb. I'm like, well, yeah, that for a smart television, they are dumb. And what kept happening was you would turn it off or something, and then went back to turn it back on, and then it got stuck on the home screen for the smart TV instead of just going to HDMI 1, you know, first, right out of the bat, right? So they were trying to they couldn't figure out how to change a channel or anything. So I had to show them how to do that. And all the while, these TVs are stupid. I need to get a new TV. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this TV. This is a perfectly good television. This is actually better than my television at home. Well, do you want it? No, I don't want it. That's your TV. And 2, I can't accept things like that. So, because I'm not one of those types of people that will go out and buy a brand new TV because there's a new model that's got all these bells and whistles and whatnot. I wait for the one that I bought on Black Friday to just up and die, right? Hey, Sarah Prestwood, welcome. I'm waiting for my TV to up and die, and then I'll replace it. Well, except for the one in the bedroom, and that one really desperately needed to be replaced, but it wasn't dead. It was just old and wouldn't connect to my Bluetooth because I have a sound bar that's mounted to the headboard. So we didn't have to have the television volume up so damn loud. Uh, so the sound actually comes from behind, from behind us in the headboard. Um, so we don't have to have it up so loud, and it doesn't keep me awake all night. And that works out, except for I think it's time to get a new sound bar because that one just keeps randomly turning itself off and disconnecting from the television and pissing Timmy off. So I think I'm gonna need to get a new one of those, which isn't a big deal. They're fairly cheap these days. It's not like I'm gonna put a Bose system in the bedroom. I don't watch TV in there that often, but um, So I got a smart TV in the bedroom. My TV in the living room, though, is not a smart television, I don't think. It's not very smart, but it's smarter than that. And then the residence smart television, because mine's not smart. Mine's just a regular television. So wait for it to die and then replace it. And it's like more and more residents are moving out, and it's kind of sad. It's really, really all sorts of sad right now because they're moving out because they don't like it anymore. New management is just running it into the ground. They don't feel seen or heard or valued. They basically feel like one of them said, I feel like we're just all cattle. You guys are just driving us into the dining room to eat and driving us on back to our apartments and and we're just waiting for the slaughter. It's like, oh my God, please, let's not be so melodramatic. You're not a cow. I would never think of you as cattle. $141,000 subs. Let's say 141,000 or 1.41. I can't. I'm kind of paying attention to the semi truck that's in front of me, so I can't really read that. Yes, smart friends are important. I've got a few that are just dumb as a box of rocks. They just bad, make bad choices, and have no freaking what's a word? Common sense. Keep making the same damn bad decisions over and over and over again. It's like if you keep doing the same damn thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result, you just might be a little bit insane. Maybe, I don't know. People are weirdos sometimes, but it's one thing to be challenged in topics. Not knowing everything is okay. If you know a little bit about some things and know a lot about other things, but you're you're a professional and have mastered other things. Hey, High Plains Camper, aka Steve, welcome. So if you if you know a little bit of this and a little bit of that, that's great. But if you know a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but you think that you're the know-it-all to everything, but you're wrong a majority of the time, or you sound like you're just absolutely freaking nuts, then maybe you might want to rethink your life choices. I know a little bit about a lot of things. You know, I don't know everything. I'm not an expert in anything. I tell you what, yeah, what? That's right. It's okay to not know everything. People that go around thinking as a matter of factly and putting out all this information that's misinformation. What's wrong with you? And then on top of all of it, it's like, sometimes things that we consider right can be proven wrong at any given time. Things change, right? Hey, Jan, I mean, look at what happened to poor Pluto. You know nothing. Is that it, Jerry? I know nothing. What a day. But at least it's a beautiful day. 68 degrees. And we're in the shade right now, so we're going to be coming out of the shade here in just a moment. And we're off. Let's see if the temperature goes up anymore. So I'm kind of torn. It's a memorial service tomorrow. Now I'm contemplating, should I go or should I not go? I mean, I haven't talked to this person in 3 years. We used to work together, which is kind of strange because here's the weird part about this is that when I accepted a position as culinary services director at a former community that I worked at just before the jail. Hey, P Digits. She was out of work on injury on L&I for the same injury that I've got, or a similar. No, actually, she's got a torn rotator cuff. Mine is a different kind of tear. So we're still trying to figure that one out. But yeah, she was out waiting for her authorizations to get surgery done. She was out on L&I, and she never came back, right? Well, she came back with light duty after she got her arm out of a sling and did, several months of physical therapy, and then she decided that she was going to retire. And so I didn't see her anymore after that, and it was decided that, okay, so she's gone now, so the job became mine permanently. And so she passed away very recently, and I found out about it last week. But it's like it just makes me realize just how unforgiving this profession is. The older you get, the harder it is. More likely you're going to get injured, and there just needs to be some sort of training module or something to prevent injuries like this. Like when I had my obliterated a disc in my back and ended up having to have surgery on that, and shoulders. And then there's also carpal tunnel syndrome and all this other stuff, right? So what would be really cool in a perfect world is that there was some sort of training module that every person that works in culinary would have to take regularly, so that they were up to date on different exercises that can be done, stretching activities, how to step away from what you're doing to take a moment to stretch and relieve some of that pressure. And everywhere that I've worked, we've had all sorts of different trainings on this and that and stuff, but never anything on how to prevent work injuries or repetitive motion disease. So maybe that's what I need to do, is do one of those. Talk about how important it is to step away and, rotate your neck and head, and give your neck a stretch, stretch out your arms, so on and so forth. And the proper, footwear that you could wear that will help to alleviate any of that pain, especially plantar fasciitis. You suffer from that. because some of those OSHA approved kitchen shoes just are not comfortable at all. They're just not comfortable unless you're absolutely flat footed. It's like they don't give you enough support. Critters are fed, dishes are done, and I'm parked on the porch. Why are you parked on the porch? Why not just sit on the porch? Better not come home and find a Harley sitting on the porch. Oh my God, where did that sun come from? Oh, it's burning my eyes. So, shut up. Okay, I'll shut up. It's going to be a very boring live stream. I see more and more people leave. Timmy, so no, you mofo, you shut up. Oh, God. So, Jamie and I, being the trolls that we are, we decided that we thought it would be a brilliant idea. There's a 3-piece set of coffee mugs that's going to be released after the Blackstone challenge. It's got 3 very unique art pieces that tells a little bit of a story, and it's a really cool set. But the problem is that I picked the number 29 as a subtle nod to our friend Gary, aka Falco 29, aka YouTube Police 29. There's only going to be 29 of each of those 3 mugs to be printed. So, of course, I'm going to end up. There's already 4 in the works. One for Simon, one for Ed, and one for Brian, one for me. And hey, Tuber Chat. And then there's so that's 4 out of that. So that's 25 of the first one. And then I'm thinking about buying a set of 3 and actually have the number 29 printed on them somewhere to show that it's the 29th coffee cup on each of those. So it's like 29, 29, and 29. And Jamie's like, oh God, Civvy, don't do that to me. Why can't we just put that? I know she's going to say that, but it's okay. She can talk me out of that because she's the boss. She's the boss. I'm just going with the flow, but and doing those as a giveaway here on the Munchie Mafia. In the near future. Not at this present moment, not really, really soon, but soon. I would rather that Jamie catch up on all of her other projects first before, sending those ones off to print, unless she has time to. So, there's a bunch of people that are waiting for their own stuff to get printed and whatnot, so, I'll just wait in the queue like everybody else. Not a big deal. Maybe we'll do that as the 4,000. And they'll be autographed by yours truly. Maybe I'll get Jamie to autograph the 3rd one, the final art piece. So it'll have both of our autographs on the 29th coffee mug. So of each one. So there's three that'll be in number 29. So y'all have something to look forward to, right? Right? Throw me some red hearts if you like that idea. Or green hearts or purple hearts, whatever. Any kind of heart. Whoa. Yeah, let's just gas out the bicyclists going down the hill. I like that idea. Hit a heart in the chat. I don't care what color it is. I see one heart. Come on. If I see 10 hearts, 10 different people, we'll make that happen. It's gorgeous art, by the way. It's gorgeous art. All digitally hand drawn. Green heart. Another green heart. Jamie. Penny. We got 3. Because these are going to be like some very unique artwork that you'll ever find on a coffee mug. And they're going to be printed by Jamie. Jamie already has the first one. I haven't set up the other 2 for print ready yet. I was actually surprised that I was like angry scribbling last night. I actually got that one done. I did some final tweaks, and it's like I didn't get to bed till like midnight-ish anyway, so but then all you can see is the tip of the mountain and the bottom of the mountain right now. Damn it. There's a bunch of clouds in the way. Sorry, no Mount Rainier. But yeah. They're gorgeous. You're gonna love it. And funny as hell. In the sticker troll fashion, they're funny. So you have to get with anyhow, so I gotta go into the store here pretty soon. Go get some tomatoes, go get some basil, and go get some of this and get some of that, and so on and so on. Oh man, my shoulder is just killing me. So I hate traffic. Actually, I got I got back up here in record time because I left at 5:20 and it's 6:15. It's not bad. Can we put slushies? What? Slushies? Hey, Katie. Long time no see. Nice to see you. Hope everything's going well. Give me a holler later. So, hey, Fabrics. We're just talking about everything that's going on. Just figured I'd pop on, occupy myself a little bit, catch up with y'all, and tell y'all about everything that's been going on the last several days. Beautiful coffee mugs. Beautiful, beautiful coffee mugs. And, yes, you are Fabrics. Hashtag blame Fabrics. It's a funny story behind that. But anyhow. Oh, Jamie. So earlier I was telling you about, remind me to tell you about sticker, the sticker joke. So, and Tiger's going to laugh his ass off over this one because he remembers this one quite well. A couple years ago or so, uh, one of the subscribers on the food boat won a sticker, but she only got half of a sticker. It was kind of a running joke with the half of a sticker. I think Tiger was supposed to get the other half of the sticker or something. She won half of a sticker, and literally he sent her half of a sticker. And so when I started my channel and got my first set of stickers, I sent her half of a sticker. So if you would have taken the food boat sticker and taken the Munchie Mafia sticker and put them together, you would have had a whole sticker. But it's only half of one sticker and half of the other sticker. But it was pretty funny, and she got so excited because she knew that she was getting stickers, and opened it up and did a yeah. Tiger still has his half, but anyhow, so here we are. She got all excited. Package came. She was doing mail call and just have a video of it. Opening it up is like, WTF? Why do I only have half of a sticker? She's pretty upset over that. Hilarious as hell. And so when it came, sent her a sticker, but I put a false backing on a greeting card because I think I sent her a greeting card that was a sorry for your loss. It was a sympathy card for some reason or another. I don't remember what it was, but it was as a practical joke. Half of was in there, but I also put a fake back on the um, inside of the greeting card. So all she had to do was just peel it off, and she would have found it. But I don't know if she ever found it because she never said, "Oh, I got your sticker." So she got really mad at me over that one, but that's okay. It's all right. But anyway, Munchie Mafia, I am now here at the store. I'm gonna go in and buy up all the tomatoes because we're gonna make one of the mother sauces known as French. One of the French mother sauces is known as sauce tomate, and there's going to be a special video. It's going to be in the members only section. So membership. Um, First members only video I've ever done. So this is gonna be cool. And then we got all that other stuff happening over the weekend. So anyway, Munchie Mafia, I just want to say thank you all for all your support and hanging in there with us while we were figuring out, you know, problems with switching from StreamYard to EVMux and all that other stuff. Uh, Thomas sauce, no, sauce tomat, Tim. So we're gonna have a blast this weekend. So don't forget to cook with love and eat with passion. And I'm going to the store now. So hasta banana. Bye, y'all.